Alrighty, hello everyone. My name is Alexandria, and I'm so happy that you are here. I'm a yoga teacher, and my goal today is to help to provide space for a deepening of the relationship that we have with our bodies. So, welcome to my humble abode. This is my home yoga studio slash living room, and you are in my kitchen right now. So, let this be a reminder throughout your practice and throughout life in general that whenever you get started with a new project, it does not have to be perfect right away. And in fact, starting something new is often like the hardest part, just simply showing up and deciding to try something on. And we acknowledge that we won't get it right and we won't be perfect 100% of the time, and that is okay. You know, I love you regardless. I hope that you love you regardless. And we're going to work on that relationship, deepening the self-trust, deepening a self-awareness about shapes that we like and shapes that we're willing to leave behind, you know, because there's no shame in the game. Everything that I cue is always optional. And if the body's not in love with a particular shape, then feel free to modify it or skip it. I promise I will not be offended. What's most important is that you breathe the whole way through and you listen to the space and the awareness that your body is wanting to find and to flow in. So what I have planned for you today is about a 20-minute flow with 4 minutes outside of that, 2 at the beginning to breathe and 2 at the end to return to our breath. So in total, we're looking about 25 minutes together, not including the few minutes that our disclaimer just was. So welcome to your 30-minute yoga class. I'm glad to know that we all can do that. And I'm so happy that you're here. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get settled into this space. We're going to start in a nice comfortable seat with any support from a pillow, a block, a bolster. You don't have to have like yoga props specifically, although they do help. A pillow will work just fine. You'll want some support underneath the sit bones so that the spine may lengthen from the tailbone toward the crown of the head. Ankles can be anywhere from towards the sides or cross in front, really just allowing the body to find a nice comfortable seat so that the lower half may weigh closer toward the earth. Notice the pelvis in space. The sit bones reach down. In your timing, in your style, the chin will bow slowly toward the chest and we'll release the gaze soft. Either soft toward the ground or softly closed. And the vertebrae are long in space, the crown of the head soft. As we release the outside sounds, we tune to the sound of our breath as we notice each inhale and each exhale. There is option for the breath to follow a rhythm of your own kind, or there is option for the breath to flow for 3 full breaths, shared. Release the stale air out like a sigh through the lips. On inhale, fill completely. On exhale, release completely. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. to exhale. The last breath, fill completely. To release completely. And the palms soften, allow them to reach toward the heart. As the chin bows toward the fingertips, we allow the mind to connect to the physical body, encouraging the movements to be intentional every step of the way. We release fear of new beginnings, and we invite compassion as we try new things. As we honor our intention, we share a full breath. On exhale, release stale air out. Inhale fresh air in. Exhale, sigh. An option for the breath to continue to flow throughout the lips, releasing heat from the body, or option for the lips to seal and the breath to flow throughout the nose. Your timing, deep breath in, reach toward the sky, blink the gaze open, exhale, release wide toward sides of the room. Connect fingertips with the earth, inhale, lift chin toward the sky. Exhale, crown of the head soft, release the neck along the shoulders. Your timing, your pace, allow chin to round forward and sway along the collarbone. Equal movements between both directions. In your timing, return to center. Inhale, gaze toward the sky, palms reach. Exhale, palms to heart, shoulders soft. A little bit different this time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release the right palm down. Left lift towards the sky. Exhale, reach toward the side of the room. Inhale, half rise, lift, open. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, both palms to center. Exhale, release. Left side, right side lengthens. And exhale, reach. Inhale, rise. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, both palms to center. Exhale to heart. A little different this time. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus arms, elbows parallel to the shoulders. Notice the ribs in space and allow them to tuck toward the hips. You gaze toward neutral. Deep breath in, elbows connect near center. And deep breath out, elbows near belly. Inhale to center. Exhale, wide. Inhale to center. Exhale toward belly. Inhale to center. Exhale, wide. Inhale to sky. Exhale through heart. Hips hinge. Release the palms forward. Hips rise. Stack over the knees. We'll meet in a tabletop. I'll frame the other side so you can see me from that side. The blocks frame the sides of the mat. Palms under the shoulders, knees under hips. A cat-cow. The inhale releases belly and tailbone back. Exhale, round. Push the ground away. Tailbone tucks in. Deep breath in. Tailbone flares. Belly lowers. Chin rocks forward. Deep breath out. Release the spine. Curl. Tuck in. Inhale. To exhale. And we'll meet in neutral. Shifting weight toward the heels. Allow hip bones to melt. Palms slide forward. Bow the heart toward the earth. Your timing, your pace. Allow palms to walk back. Shoulders stack over the hips in seated. Option to adjust the legs, something comfortable. Inhale, rise toward the sky. Exhale, twist toward the right side of the room. Lengthen throughout the crown of the head. Breathe. Inhale towards center. Exhale, twist toward the left side of the room. Long through the crown of the head. Breathe. Inhale to center. Exhale to heart. Hips hinge, a tabletop. Knees under hips, a cat-cow, belly lowers, chin lifts. And chin rounds, push the ground away. Exhale. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, toes tuck toward the earth. Notice the feet reaching down. Allow palms to walk forward, one palm print forward from the shoulders. A deep breath in, push the ground away. Deep breath out, knees lift and hips release up and back. A gaze toward the legs, soften the palms, the elbows, as the heart reaches toward the back and the heels reach toward the ground, pedal throughout the legs. And return to neutral. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, steps there. A forward fold front of the mat. Inhale, palms rise halfway, long spine. Exhale, fold. Knees soften, hip width. Option for opposite elbows. Palms connect there. Hinge the belly over the thighs. Either stillness or a sway. Your timing, your pace. Return to center. Inhale, long spine, half lift. Exhale, hinge, palms toward the earth and feet walk back. Downward dog for just a moment. Inhale, gaze forward, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, knees toward the earth, elbows fold, untuck the toes. Inhale, heart rises, half lift. Exhale, fold. Arms toward the ribs, push the ground away. Inhale, rise, heart forward. Exhale, knees tuck, hips back. Option for child's pose, hips near heels. Or option, in your timing, hips over knees, toes tuck, push the ground away, downward facing dog. Heart toward the legs, heels toward the ground. Allow weight to shift toward right side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee all the way forward toward the nose. Inhale, reach back long through the leg. Exhale, all the way forward. Release palm, release foot between the palms. Soften the back knee toward the earth. Invite blocks in. Invite something in to bring the ground closer, even if it's just a release of the front foot forward or a softening of the back leg. Your timing, your pace, knee over ankle, and hips rock back toward the back of the room, front leg lifts toward the nose. Round the back hip forward, and square toward the front of the room. On the next exhale, front foot slides back. Release the blocks toward the sides of the mat. Cat-cow, inhale, belly lowers, chin rounds. Exhale, push the ground away. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, toes tuck. Inhale, palms walk forward. Exhale, knees lift, heart releases up and back. Downward facing dog, pedal throughout the legs. Weight shifts toward left leg. Inhale, right heel lifts. Exhale, knee toward nose. Inhale, heel shines back long through the leg. Exhale, all the way forward, a foot between the palms. Release the back leg toward the ground, and knees soft, toes tucked or untucked. Your timing, your pace. Rise the heart softly. Option for blocks. Bring the ground closer. Option to slide front foot toward the corner of the mat or back leg lock. A deep breath in, notice knee over ankle. A deep breath out, hips release back, front legs extend, toes toward the nose. Wrap the left hip down so the hips are square toward the front of the mat or room. In your timing, your pace, breathe. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift backward. And full breath. On exhale, front foot sweeps. Option for blocks or option for earth, cat, cow, wag of the tail. Release side to side. And we'll meet in a neutral spine. Your timing, your pace, weight shifts left. Inhale, right heel long. Exhale towards side of the room. Release the foot toward the ground. I'll frame you so it's easier to see. The right foot is parallel with the left knee. Option for block, bringing ground closer. Or option for the palms to simply reach down as the hips rock front to back. And no rush to get there. Your timing, palms walk back. Inhale toward the sky. Exhale toward side of the room. Inhale toward sky. Exhale, release the left palm down. Right palm long. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. Option for top palm to tuck toward the low back. Soften throughout the crown of the head. Inhale toward sky. Reach up. Exhale, release the palm down. Both palms walk forward. Return to center. Exhale, right leg slides. A cat-cow, a reset. Wag of the tail, sip of water, deep breath. Get just a few more stretches. Balancing out, we'll shift the weight toward the right leg. Inhale, left leg long. Exhale toward side of the mat. Release the toes toward the ground. Allow body to pulse. Hips release down and back. Hips shine forward. And take your time. Explore at your pace. Option for block. And soften throughout the crown of the head. In your timing, block or palm walks back. Inhale, lift toward the sky. Exhale, a side stretch. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, deepen. Inhale all the way toward sky. Exhale, release right palm, left palm long. Option for top palm to remain or top palm to tuck and weave. And toward the low back, soften throughout the crown of the head. Your timing, inhale, rise toward the sky. Exhale, release the top palm down. Inhale, walk forward to center. Exhale, slide. A cat-cow or a reset. Wag of the tail. Sip of water. Or release the legs toward one side of the room as we'll meet in seated. We'll want enough room for the legs to extend forward and for the spine to extend backward. I'll face you so it's a little bit easier to see. At this time, we'll return both heels towards center. Knees fan towards side of the room. Option for the block or blanket, bolster, any support underneath the legs. Notice the heart in space. On inhale, heart shines forward, chin lifts. Exhale, chin rounds, heart tucks back. 3 rounds in. 3 rounds out. Last round. And return slow to neutral. Release the legs, palms guide to center. Notice heels return toward the ground and knees soften. A windshield wiper, palms release back. And taking our time to wind things down. And a slow ripple effect from knees, hips, and shoulders. Option for the heart to rise in space. And return legs toward the center. Your timing, your pace. Either palms toward the outside of the shins or the bottom side of the thighs. Tall from tailbone and crown of the head. On exhale, roll. Release one vertebra at a time. And tailbone like a magnet toward the ground. There is no judgment within this space. Release fear of new beginnings. As the shoulders soften toward the earth, the crown of the head is the last to release. Option for block or bolster where you would like. As we'll ease toward our next shape. There we go. We'll offer a reset for the spine first. Another windshield wiper from sides of the room. There is always option to remain in this supine twist for as long as you would like. Resting the palms where you can breathe. Or a slow return of the knees towards center as the heels slide toward the glutes and the palms reach toward the ground. Fingertips shine forward along with the toes. Block or bolster is nearby. On inhale, push the ground away. Hips rock up. On exhale, palms reach for the block to connect underneath the top of the sit bones. The block may be on any level, low, medium, or high. There are multiple heights that the block can reach toward, and it may take a few adjustments to ease toward where is natural. As you do, allow the legs to be parallel in space. Imagine a ping of energy bouncing from side to side. Resting the palms where you can breathe. An option for along the core near midline or anywhere else that feels natural. And as always, if you would like to remain here, that is an option. Or if you would like to deepen this shape, allow the exhale to slide the heels or take baby steps forward. And noticing any space that the body would like to travel towards. There's option to adjust. Option to find where is natural for you to breathe. And wherever you are, notice the belly expand and the belly contract. And release outside sounds and tune to your exhale and your inhale. If you would like to remain in this shape for our final few breaths, you are always welcome to rest where you can breathe. If you would like to release this shape and rest the spine toward the ground for our final breaths, please do so slowly. Allow heels to gently reconnect with the earth and the soles of the feet. Reach toward the ground. Soften the palms. Now on inhale, hips rise toward the sky. This part's important. Exhale, roll the spine down, one vertebra at a time. The tailbone is the last to lower. The resting legs were as natural for you to breathe. Option for center, or option for any shape that your body likes, like legs extended forward, or a butterfly with heels tucked in. Palms where you can breathe for 5 rounds of breath. We first soften the crown of the head, release eyebrows and jaw. And inhale, belly fills. Exhale, sigh. Full breath in. Full breath out. And 2 in. 2 out. Last inhale for a last exhale. In your timing, in your pace, soften through the crown of the head. And allow palms to guide the legs to slowly close if they are wide. As the knees release slow toward one side of the room, allow body to send the weight there and slowly push the ground away as we slowly roll towards seated. There is no rush to get there, and we'll meet with the palms near the heart and the chin bowed as we honored our time together. We release fear of new beginnings, and we honor new ways of being with compassion and kindness. Honoring our intention, we share a collective breath. On exhale, release the stale air out. Inhale, fill completely, expand. Exhale. Namaste. Allow the next few moments to be in your rhythm. I thank you so much for being here with me, Alexandria. I hope to see you back very soon. And if you like this video, or if you have any comments, please share it below. I would love to hear more about where you're coming from throughout the world and connecting more. So I so appreciate you for being here, and I will see you very soon.